G'day viewers, it's the end of the week, which means it's time for Totally Fucked Up Friday. But of course this is no ordinary Friday, it's actually Christmas. So I hope you're having a good day, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. And I've got a few things to talk about in the Christmas theme. I'm going to talk about Santa himself and the so-called War on Christmas. Now, if you've never heard that term, it's something that gets trotted out by conservative talking heads, particularly in the US when they say, oh, we're not allowed to say Christmas anymore. Largely this comes from some big chain stores deciding they're not going to have their stuff say Merry Christmas, Happy Christmas. They say Happy Holidays because they want to be a bit more inclusive than just Christmas observers. People say, oh, you're oppressing us about Christmas. Wake the fuck up, you idiots. You know what that is? That's capitalism. The stores want to bring in as many people as possible, so they don't want to marginalise anyone because they want more money. So it's about capitalism. So you people saying they're not allowed to say that, what the fuck are you? Are you Christmas communists? Are you repressing people, not letting people be individual? You fucking dirty communist bastards at Fox News! I'm on to you. You pretend you're conservative, but you just want everyone in your bloody communist love fest. I'm not putting up with it. Say whatever the fuck you like to people. In case you can't tell, I think this whole thing is horseshit. But if someone does criticise you for saying Merry Christmas and saying, oh, I'm not Christian or I don't observe Christmas, tell them to get fucked from me. If they can't just take something in the spirit it's meant, screw them. They're not worth worrying about. Now let's talk about Santa Claus himself. People always trot out the, yes, Virginia, there is a Santa Claus. But you know what I want to say? There is a bastard in a red suit. Don't trust this guy. I mean, look at these things I'm going to show you. Santa Claus is telling us, he's basically saying smoking's good for you in these ads. These are real ads. Santa whoring himself to cigarette companies. Yes, companies, not just one. He will do it for any company. Essentially telling you smoking is good for you. Fuck you, Santa Claus! But as for the big question, is there a Santa Claus? Well, if you have kids watching, you shouldn't because I've been swearing a lot, but if there are kids watching and you want to preserve their innocence, you might want them to leave now, because I'm going to tell you straight. Kids, with regards to Santa Claus, surely you suspected something. When you were down at the mall, there was that weird guy in a remarkably cheap-looking suit, and the beard didn't quite seem to fit, and his elf helper just looked like some spotty teenager with a sus-looking stain at the crotch of their tights, and when you got close to Santa and sat on his lap, his breath smelled like alcohol and his body odour smelled like he hadn't washed for a week, and he seemed to want you to sit on his lap a little bit too long. That was the real Santa Claus.